Hey Tim, look, I got to give you a call to action. You know, I sent you this knife that I get this thing. All right. Yeah. All right. Because this thing here is a sharp piece of metal. And anyways. Look, when I sent this knife to you, I said I wanted you to exercise your mental prowess every time you use it, to think about how we can, cut away Donald Trump, like cutting the meat from the bone, or cutting away the bullshit. And so, I was in a dark night of the soul last night, and full of angst and everything, trying to debate in my mind about this thing that's been hanging over my head, the sign that I want to make right over there. I don't know if you can see it, but between them two poles, and then right here I got my pepper bush. Look. I'm sitting out here right next to my pepper bush, because for me these are magic peppers. I bullshit about a lot of stuff, but I ain't bullshitting about this. All right, now look. I made some soup, and I put in these peppers. Look at that, baby. Right. And I got more of them coming. But I woke up from I don't know, a dream or a thought or something. But when I was waking up, I realized, no, what I'm going to put on my sign is I'm gonna do it like a game. Who am I? And I'm going to put the bullet points of different things about Donald Trump, like this. Okay, I use law enforcement for my own political purposes. I gave a $1 trillion tax cut to the richest 1% of the people in the United States, and I'm providing cover for the greatest sex trafficking ring in American history. And I'm whatever, so dissociate. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it this way. But I'm trying to dissociate myself from the greatest pedophile network. And I'm a rapist. Okay, look. I'm taking points from maybe Bernie Sanders, maybe Richard Wolff, but I want to do bullet points now, and I want you to help me. All right? I want to put on my sign, who am I? And then I'm going to list all these things about Donald Trump. And you're better than I am at this kind of stuff. And so I want you to help me on this. I want you to dictate from your memory bank and the things that are most true to you and with the biggest impact, like the sharpest knife, the things that I'm going to put on my sign. And I'm going to put it out here now. In fact, I'm going to put in another post. I'm going to get started on it right now. But I need to get my bullet points ready. And it's going to go under the rubric of who am I? And I don't know if I'm going to write 47 in each one of the corners of the sign, just like for a clue, if anybody's gonna need one. And that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I hope I can get this through to you.